welcome. What's going on with my light over here? I don't know. It's fine. All right, good evening, everyone. It's time. It's time for the Sip and Soothe Meditation with Dr. Michelle. Of course, I'm Dr. Michelle. I'm the one who will be guiding you through this meditation. And the reason why I do that is because I am a physician and a certified holistic health counselor and clinical nutritionist. And what I do is I help you, especially my sister super wonder women who are feeling burnt out, overwhelmed, stressed out. The circumstances of life have just got you feeling like you're tossed to and fro. And through these meditations, through my premium loose leaf herbal tea line, Freeality, then I give you tools and strategies to release your stress simply and naturally so you can get to the business of living your free life on purpose and with passion. With the tea, I help you do that, creating a stress-free reality, one cup at a time. That's why I sip and soothe, baby. Sip and soothe. So tonight I am sipping on some Release Recharge tea, and this is my signature. This is my signature blend. This is the first one I ever made because of the stress that I was under, and I needed something, and the formula came to me. Even just smelling it, it's just so wonderful. It's so soothing. Let me adjust my camera over here. That's a little better. Okay, and the reason why we are doing this meditation, tonight's meditation will be a centering meditation. And the reason we're doing that is because this week we are focused on reclaiming and activating our power. How many of y'all watched the presidential debate last night? Baby child, I needed some tea after that one. I was almost worn out. Not quite, because I had done the grounding meditation before. But when you hear negative things, you witness negative things, and sometimes you have negative and toxic things coming at you, then it can make you feel like this, like the waves of life. Like when the tide is up and the waves of life are coming at you, that they will capsize you and cause you to drown. But we're not drowning. We're reclaiming our power. And one of the reasons why I am so passionate about that, let me take a sip on that one. Yes, Lord. One of the reasons why I'm so passionate about that, have any of you ever experienced where you got so off course that you looked at yourself in the mirror and said, girl, who are you? What happened? Is that you? Or maybe you don't want to own it. Let me just raise my hand and own it. There was a time, and not too long ago, that actually several times not too long ago, that I had gotten so far off course. I had gotten so far away from myself that I'm like, girl, what happened? This is not who you are. This is not what you do. This is not how you live your life. This is not how your mama and them raised you. Now, I come from a strong mama and an even stronger grandmother. My grandmother, Martha Louise Black Jackson, may her soul rest in peace. I feel like she taught me the epitome of being a lady and a phenomenal woman. And I had relinquished my power within myself, that I had gotten away from that. And I was accepting less than. Hey, Dr. Dietrich, thank you for joining. I was accepting less than what I deserved and what I was taught. Have any of you ever experienced that before? You forgot who you were? You forgot your power? So that's why we're focused purely on reclaiming and activating our personal power, which is divine. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, centering is important because when stress, negativity, toxicity is coming at you, like I said, you veer off course. And it makes you even more susceptible to different stressors in life. And centering is important because it helps you release stress because you're not as focused on it. The things that stress us out the most are worrying and regrets of the past, and worry and anxiety and angst of what could possibly happen in the future but has not even arrived yet. Centering helps you get present with the here and now. What's important, who you are, what you possess, what's in your hand, what's in your heart, what's in your mind, what's in your spirit. It's similar to mindfulness. And mindfulness is a strategy that we use for stress releases, mindfulness-based stress reduction. Mindfulness is about being aware and being present in the moment, accepting whatever thought or whatever comes your way without judgment. So with mindfulness, if you're feeling angry, okay, I feel angry. You just acknowledge it. You are aware of it, but you don't judge yourself as if to say, well, I shouldn't feel angry. Well, baby, you feel how you feel. So centering is somewhat similar to that. And so one of the easiest things that you can do when you feel your mind racing, when you feel as if you are not yourself, that you are a victim of outside forces, circumstances that you feel may be beyond your control, come back to center by just paying attention to the inhale and the exhale, to your breath. Breath is life. And for anyone who's ever had any kind of breathing problems, whether it be asthma, COPD, you were choking, maybe some people with COVID that had breathing problems, respiratory problems, everything else is small into comparison when you can't breathe, because breath is life. And so just paying attention to your breath, just stopping, pausing. Your mind is going like this. What should I do? What's happening? I don't understand, blah, blah, blah. Breathe and inhale. Let your lungs fill with the life, and exhale. And inhale. And when you inhale, you give thanks because you're taking the life, fresh oxygen into your body to oxygenate your cells and give it even more power and fuel to do the processes that you need to do. And exhale. And you inhale. Give thanks, for breath is life, and you have life in your body. And exhale. And that's all you have to do to center yourself. Because when you pay attention to your breath, it helps your mind to focus and is no longer diverted and distracted by things that don't serve you, by things that are not important. You come back to center, and you come back to your foundation. You come back to home base as if you are that baseball player that's been on second base and your teammate comes up to bat and knocks it out of the park. And you can run around to third base and inhale and exhale and slide on in to home plate, home base, and you're home. And that is it. That is it. Listen, a toast to that. Yes, indeed. Woo, yes, that release recharge tea, that helps bring me right on into home base and home plate. So I want to leave you with a couple of centering exercises. And I want you to say them with me, saying them to yourself, reaffirming who you are. I am calm in the eye of the storm. I am never moved nor shaken by the outside environment. I stay centered no matter the circumstance. Y'all know I can't type last year at the same time. But the one that really, I'm going to really take with me, and I want you to too. I am calm in the eye of the storm. I am calm in the eye of the storm. I stay centered no matter the circumstance. I stay centered no matter the circumstance. So thank you so much for joining me this evening live and to the replay viewers. And go ahead and put in the chat, in the comments, those affirmations so you remind yourself to say them to yourself. Reclaiming your power, centering you, reminding yourself of who you are, staying centered no matter the circumstance. So thank you so much for joining me. I so appreciate you. I hope this has been helpful to you. And be sure tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. CST to tune in with Dr. Carol Penn. That's at DrCarolPenn at Dr. Carol Penn as she begins our day with the meditation. And tune right on back to here with me, same time, same place at 7 p.m. CST, so we can go through another sip and soothe meditation. So everyone have a wonderful evening. This is Dr. Michelle, your physician and certified holistic health counselor and clinical nutritionist, helping you who's feeling burnt out, overwhelmed, stressed out. Release the stress simply and naturally, helping you to create your stress-free reality, one cup at a time. You are most welcome. Thank you, Dr. Dietrich. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful, beautiful, stress-free evening. Good night.